Hey you guys, this is MCJ Studio and I'm back with another video. Hey people, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marilfa, I'm a contemporary artist and I'm back with some new fresh content for you all. Now before I start talking, there's a very important question that I have for you. Why aren't you pressing that subscription button? Now for real, press the subscription button and next to that, press that like button. I mean, you're already here, you're already on this platform, so you liking what it is that you're seeing. And you help me to push the content even further into the YouTube stratosphere. So like, subscribe, share, talk about it, share it with your cats, your dogs, the people, the neighbors. Listen, just share it, okay? Thank you. So today I wanted to talk about the new projects that are on the way. Yes. So now you have already noticed that I haven't been that much on YouTube lately, and that is because I am quite busy figuring out the things that I'm doing behind the scene. Now, of course, here and there life goes on, but most of it has to do with the fact that I'm busy with another project. And the project now involves men. Now, for those who already know about my art practice and the things that I'm painting about, the people that I'm painting about, it's mostly, specifically, melanated women, women from the African diaspora. You know, I'm a woman from the African diaspora. I'm living here in Europe. I'm a contemporary artist, so there is where my story lies. There's where the interest lies, and a lot of things that I create are based within that particular subject, within that particular, header, under that particular header. So for me, it's normal to paint about Black women, to tell the stories of Black women, of how our embodiment of ourselves, of our identity, and of how we see ourselves here within the European world, because most of us are living in the Western world, and how we are living here and how we experience all of that, putting that on canvas with my brushes and my oil paint or acrylic. I'm doing my best. But as of lately, I'm getting more and more interested in painting men. Yes, I'm painting men now. I'm not discriminating. I'm not saying that men are better than women or women are better than men. They are. But I'm just more drawn to the story of a woman. Like I already said, I'm a woman. So it's easier for me to tell that story. But as I continue in my art practice, I also find it very interesting to see the totality and to see the balance between the feminine and the masculine, literally and also figuratively speaking. So when it comes to figuratively speaking, I'm talking about the feminine and the masculine energy that we all as people, each and every single individual on this green planet embodies. And when it comes to literally, then I'm talking about a man and a woman. So in this case, I want to explore the vulnerability within my melanated brothers, my melanated beautiful men. And I just want to explore how they correlate to the concept of vulnerability, how that looks for them, how it feels to them, and also how they deal with that in day-to-day life. So I've came up with, different things that really inspired me. The first thing that inspired me was actually the poem written by Tupac Shakur, and I forgot the name from it, but I will be posting that here in the video. Don't worry about it. When I read that poem, I was very intrigued about his relationship of seeing himself as a rose and the vulnerability that he sees in himself, but still finding that power and growing through the hardship of life. So that is actually a theme that I see a lot around me. And that's also something that you might have seen for yourself when it comes to our melanated brothers. I definitely believe that that is something worth to explore, and very intriguing for me to see how they stand into that. So I've asked 3 young men to be part of my project because I want to make a portraiture of them. So how does this process actually work? I have a concept. There's a certain subject that really interests me, and I start to explore about it. I start to write about it. I can journal about it. I have this big notebook that I pretty much carry with me all of the time, and I write in that all of the ideas that I have when it comes to creating art. And as I start to explore the concept, I start to involve the people into my process. So what I did, like I already said, I involved 3 beautiful young black men in this particular project, and I also asked them what it is that they thought about the vulnerability. How does that work in their lives? How important is it? Can it harm them? Can it make them better? Is it dangerous to be vulnerable? Is it dangerous to explore that? Is it something that you have learned from, or are you still scared of it? Or, just all those questions that will pop up when it comes to that particular concept. And I've came to some really, really beautiful, interesting conversations. That is actually more the base where I start from, and then I just made that contact with other people, that the people that I wanted to paint for my canvases, to build more on that particular concept. A lot of times vulnerability is something that we eternally hold on to, because it allows us to feel, to sense, to go through, to develop, to hide, to be nurtured in without other people seeing it. And I wanted to give it a face. I want to show that the power is in the vulnerability. The power is in showing that you care, you feel, you're a human being. You're standing with both feet on the ground and rooting yourself into life. And for men, and melanated men specifically, that is not always allowed. It's not always stimulated. It can even be dangerous if you're vulnerable or show the vulnerable side of yourself. It's not always motivated. So that is the exploration. I made my reference photos. You can already see that I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited. So I made my reference photos,
which I'm not gonna show. Y'all just have to wait for our next video, because I'm definitely gonna document this.
and I really want to bring you as an audience into the world of an artist, that certain parts of the artistry are just, I'm not going to show them. And it's also hard to show it, because if I show it, you already get an image before the image gets the chance to be developed. And I don't want that. I want to take you along in the journey and then take you to the place where you can be, and then the question comes for you, what it is that you feel, what it is that you think, what are you sensing, what is your thought about it, and how are you now looking at yourself and around yourself in your own environment when it comes to that particular subject. So that is why I'm not showing the reference photos. That's why I'm not showing any videos about the dialogue. I haven't made them, to be honest, and I didn't want to make them simply for that particular fact. I want to have an impact on me the way that I was sitting there in a particular moment. And I'm a pretty visual person. I am a very intuitive, high sensitive person. So for me, it's not hard to bring myself back into a certain situation and remember, sense, and also recollect what it is that I was experiencing in a certain moment. So for me, that is a big plus that I can do that. And it's also very important for me to do that and to use that muscle. I kind of feel that I will lose it if I just document everything and look at it helps, of course, But for me, because I already have that, I have that ability to do that, I rely more on that and use that to create the painting that I want to create on canvas. So you will see it. It will be documented, and I will make pictures. As you already know, when you follow me on social media, I post a lot of work in progress videos and pictures. So people will, bits and pieces will see what it is that I'm creating, which I think is very fun to do. So for this project, the same. What I can show you is that the props that I've used for the reference photo. You ready? Okay, now. Aren't these beautiful? Look at them. I'm very excited. I don't know how long this is going to take because I will be creating the paintings on a canvas that is 1 meter by 120, so 100 centimeters by 120 centimeters, and that is pretty big. That is the biggest for now. It's going to take a lot of time for me to do that, so I will be quite busy with it. So if I'm not making videos in the meantime, you know what's up. But yeah, I mean, I am so excited for this particular project, and very curious on how this will work itself out, because the people that I've asked to be muses for my canvases are people that I know. So you want to do your extra best, you know, you don't want to F shit up. So I definitely want to do my best for that. I want to create something that is, you know, that doesn't only make me proud, but also makes them proud that they are part of that process. So I am so excited. A little scared, but I'm very excited. Very excited. And also very proud of the fact that I'm exploring a new area of my own art practice that I normally don't do. And I'm exploring it in a way that I feel can really be a part of a new storyline that I want to create within my art practice. So yeah, let's go for it. Yes. I do have a title for this whole project, but I'm not gonna tell you. No, I'm not gonna tell the title. Like I already said, it's gonna be a journey. I wanna take you along in the process so that you are sitting and waiting like, when is the next video gonna come up? It's not fun if I just blast everything out there. And I also believe that, you know, this is just a different way of storytelling. This is something that suits me as well. You know, I'm not a fast mover. I want to take my time into it, and I hope that you as well want to be part of that and want to be also taken along. That is it, people. Now before I leave, again, press that button. Am I pointing to the right place? I think it's here, right? If not, you know where to find it. It's underneath this particular video. Press the button, press the subscription button, and press the like button. It's very important because then you help me put out this content within the YouTube stratosphere. And more people get to see it, and more people get to enjoy it. And the family gets bigger, right? It's more fun. This is it. This is all. Don't have anything left to say but to be healthy, to be safe, enjoy life, be blessed, and I will see you next time. Bye.